At the British Army Training and Support Unit Belize, the Infantry Battle School are preparing to deploy to the jungle on exercise Grim Warrior. It's the final stage of their Platoon Commanders Battle Course, a course all infantry officers need to pass in order to join their battalion. The exercise takes place 3 times a year, but the fact they're in Belize is a big deal. The course used to be a regular fixture here at BATSUB, testing officers for 2 weeks in the hot, humid depths of the jungle. But when the camp was mothballed in 2011 to save money, the exercise had to find a new home. Training moved to Cyprus, then to Kenya and Scotland, and it's now been welcomed back for the first time in 5 years. And they're hoping to stay.
Here in Belize, it sort of has a whole different dimension added to the exercise in terms of the complexity of the terrain, the challenges of the environment and the climatic conditions, and also just the whole sort of like deploying out of the UK, experiencing the frictions of deploying into a completely new and alien environment. And so, in short, it's fantastic to be back.
Right, so if you just want to take a little clack of it and then pass it round.
Reinstating this exercise in the jungle might to some be an odd choice. After years of operations in Afghanistan, the current focus is now on new battle spaces like the urban environment. But the Infantry Battle School insists the jungle is ideal for this course. The terrain is unlike anything these soldiers have encountered before, or perhaps ever will again. And that makes it the ultimate classroom, taking everyone out of their comfort zone.
Well, the platoon commanders have been put through a number of environments. They've worked in woodblocks back in Brecon, they've worked in an urban environment, and all of those are well known to people. Coming to the jungle gives you a whole different range of considerations. Not being able to see more than 20 or 30 metres for a large part of the time. The canopy, the terrain, the heat, the humidity, all of these add complexity and difficulty to operating here. And so it's just taking the platoon commanders to another level.
This return to Belize is certainly welcomed. BATSUB has seen a steady rise in the number of company-level exercises on its books. Adding a regular training exercise like this to the calendar is a big financial and logistical commitment. And commanders are watching this exercise closely.
I've been involved in the ups and downs of BATSUB for almost 3 years now, and I'm delighted to see that actually money's now being pumped into it. I think there's a lot of work to do, but I absolutely see that in months, if not a couple of years' time, it really will be a first-class facility again. I'm not sure whether it'll ever quite get to where it was before, but I think the reality is that the training here is of real value to us, and therefore we need to invest in BATSUB to get the most from the training. I mean, I would hope that we would continue to be able to get the Platoon Commanders Division out here for each of their courses. We haven't quite closed the deal yet, but this exercise is absolutely proving its worth, and therefore I'll go back and try and make it work in the future.
Belize does have its challenges for visiting units. At present, there are no direct flights from the UK. Coordinating the movement of more than 100 personnel across the Atlantic requires a lot of hard work. And the weather doesn't always play ball. Just 2 days into the exercise, the Infantry Battle School had to stop when Hurricane Earl hit land, bringing trees down all over the training area. The hurricane may have hampered this exercise. The training area certainly felt the force of those 80-mile-an-hour winds, but it hasn't stopped everything from getting back on track. Over the next few days, these platoon commanders will be learning jungle skills and preparing for their final attack, to be assessed on their command and leadership skills.
It's a great opportunity because we're obviously used to training in Brecon, which when you've done a number of exercises there can become relatively samey, although the training's great. So the exposure to a new environment is an opportunity that we're all really willing to grasp and really getting a hold of.
We've been in Brecon for a couple of months now, and while it's all well and good, smashing up and down the hills there, we need something to get out and test ourselves in a different environment, and Belize is perfect for it.
The final decision on the future home for this exercise is still yet to be confirmed, but the Infantry Battle School are pencilled in for another course in Belize at the end of the year. For now, these officers are just keen to make the most of the opportunity and the challenges that they won't get anywhere else. Carla Prater, Forces News in Belize.